Britney Spears has shocked fans once again. But this time, it wasn't a dance video or a cryptic caption that grabbed attention. Instead, it was something far stranger. Overnight, her entire Instagram account suddenly disappeared. And the timing couldn't be more suspicious. Anyone who searched for her page was met with a cold, generic message. Sorry, this page isn't available. The link you followed may be broken, or the page may have been removed. Just like that, one of the most talked about celebrity accounts on social media had gone completely dark. For longtime fans of Britney Spears, this wasn't just another celebrity going offline. Her Instagram has been her main connection to the outside world for years. It's where she posts her signature dance videos, shares emotional messages, and sometimes drops cryptic clues about what's really going on in her life. When the account disappears, people notice immediately. And what made this moment even more unsettling was the timing. Just hours before the page vanished, Britney had uploaded one of her typical posts, a video of herself dancing inside her Los Angeles area home. At first glance, it looked like many of her other clips. Energetic music, spontaneous moves, and the carefree style her followers have grown used to. But later that night, everything changed. Because only a few hours after that video went live, flashing police lights would enter the picture, and Britney would find herself in the middle of a situation that quickly made headlines across the country. And once fans connected the dots between the arrest and the sudden Instagram disappearance, the questions started pouring in. Did Britney delete the account herself? Did someone from her team step in and shut it down? Or was this simply another chapter in the unpredictable life of one of pop music's most watched stars? Whatever the answer is, one thing became clear almost instantly. Something serious had happened behind the scenes. Late Wednesday night, things took a sudden turn that no one saw coming. Around 9:30 p.m., reports say police pulled over a vehicle near the quiet streets of Westlake Village, just outside Los Angeles. At first, it seemed like a routine traffic stop, the kind that happens every night across California. But this one would quickly turn into a headline-making moment. Behind the wheel, according to multiple reports, was Britney Spears. Officers from the California Highway Patrol allegedly noticed something unusual during the stop. Details about exactly what caught their attention haven't been fully disclosed. But sources say the interaction escalated when officers began to suspect the driver might be under the influence. What started as a simple stop soon turned into a much more serious situation. Within minutes, Britney was reportedly placed under arrest on suspicion of DUI. The pop icon was then transported to a nearby hospital, where authorities carried out a blood draw, a standard procedure in cases like this to determine what substances may have been in a driver's system. For fans watching the story unfold online, the news felt surreal. Just hours earlier, she had been posting carefree videos on Instagram like nothing was wrong. But the night was far from over. After the hospital visit, Britney was taken to Ventura County Jail, where she was officially booked in the early hours of the morning, sometime around 3 a.m. Despite the seriousness of the charge, she didn't remain behind bars for long. Reports say she was released roughly 3 hours later under a standard cite and release procedure. Still, the legal process is far from finished. Britney is now expected to appear in court on May 4th, where the case will officially move forward. Until then, many details about what truly happened during that traffic stop remain unclear. And as the news spread across social media, fans were left trying to piece together the timeline of that chaotic night. Because when people looked, what Britney had posted just hours earlier, the situation suddenly felt even more unsettling. Just hours before the flashing police lights and the headlines, Britney Spears was doing what millions of fans had grown used to seeing, posting another dance video on Instagram. Earlier that same day, Britney uploaded a clip filmed inside her Los Angeles area home. In the video, she moved energetically to music, spinning and stepping across the room in one of her signature freestyle routines. She wore a bold outfit, tall boots, and the kind of confident attitude that has become a familiar part of her social media presence. At first, nothing about the post seemed unusual. Fans flooded the comments the way they always do. Some cheering her on, others debating her dance moves, and many simply happy to see the pop icon sharing another glimpse of her life. Over the past few years, these clips have become something of a daily ritual for Britney's followers. But everything about that video changed once news of the arrest started spreading. Suddenly, fans began rushing back to watch the clip again. And this time, they weren't just enjoying the performance, they were analyzing it. Online discussions quickly exploded, with some viewers claiming the video felt different than usual. Others insisted it looked completely normal. It didn't take long before speculation started filling comment sections and fan forums. Some wondered if the video might have been recorded earlier and posted later. Others questioned whether it revealed subtle hints about what might have been going on behind the scenes that day. None of those theories have been confirmed, but they added another layer of mystery to an already confusing situation. Then came the moment that truly sent fans into a frenzy. Not long after the arrest made headlines, Britney's entire Instagram account suddenly disappeared. The same page that had hosted that dance video, along with years of posts, was now gone. For someone who has used Instagram as her main connection to the world, the silence felt incredibly loud, and it left everyone asking the same question: who actually pulled the plug on Britney's account? When fans rushed to check Britney Spears' Instagram after hearing about the arrest, many expected to see the same dance video still sitting at the top of her page. Instead, they were met with something completely different. Her account had vanished. Anyone searching for her profile suddenly saw a simple message: "Sorry, this page isn't available." No posts, no videos, no captions. Just a blank space where one of the internet's most talked about celebrity pages used to be. And almost immediately, the speculation began. Some fans believed Britney might have deleted the account herself, possibly reacting to the overwhelming attention surrounding the arrest. Others wondered if someone from her inner circle had stepped in behind the scenes, shutting the page down to stop the flood of comments and criticism. So far, no official explanation has been given. What makes the situation even more intriguing is the complicated history Britney has with social media. Over the years, her Instagram account has gone through multiple disappearances. Sometimes it's been taken down for a few days, other times for weeks, before suddenly returning like nothing ever happened. Because of that pattern, longtime followers know that when Britney's Instagram goes dark, it usually means something bigger is happening behind the scenes. And this time, the timing felt impossible to ignore. The page disappeared almost immediately after the DUI headlines began circulating online. For fans watching the situation unfold, it created the impression that the shutdown wasn't random at all. It felt connected to the events of that night. Of course, there's no confirmed proof linking the two. But the mystery only deepened as people began looking beyond the arrest itself. Because according to several reports, the days leading up to that night may have been more chaotic than anyone realized. And if those claims are true, the Instagram disappearance might only be part of a much larger story. As more details about the arrest began circulating, attention quickly shifted to what may have been happening behind the scenes in the days leading up to it. And according to several reports, things in Britney Spears' inner circle may not have been as calm as they appeared on social media. Some insiders claim that in the weeks before the incident, Britney had reportedly made changes to the people around her. A few members of her support team, including individuals who had been helping guide her lifestyle and daily routine, were allegedly no longer part of the picture. These reports haven't been fully confirmed, but they've sparked plenty of conversation among fans who closely follow her life. Sources quoted in entertainment media suggested that Britney had been pulling back from certain forms of guidance and structure that had previously been in place. For some observers, that detail stood out immediately, especially considering how closely managed parts of her life had been for many years. At the same time, there were claims that she had been spending more time traveling and keeping a relatively low profile away from public events. On the surface, that might not sound unusual. Celebrities often step away from the spotlight for periods of time. But when the DUI news broke, some fans began connecting those reports with the events of that night. Online discussions quickly filled with speculation. Some supporters argued that Britney simply wanted more independence and privacy after years of intense scrutiny. Others worried that stepping away from certain support systems might leave her without the stability she once had. None of those conversations offer clear answers, but they reveal just how invested people remain in her story. And according to additional reports, the arrest immediately prompted conversations among people close to Britney about what the next steps should be. Some insiders claim discussions about possible treatment options or lifestyle changes began almost right away. Again, much of this remains unverified, and no detailed statements have been made publicly about those private conversations. But the timing of these reports, arriving right after the arrest, added another layer to an already complicated situation. Because while the headlines were spreading across the internet, many people were waiting to hear something directly from Britney's team. And eventually, one of the people closest to her decided to speak up. After hours of silence and swirling speculation, Britney Spears' team finally broke their silence. Her manager, Kate Hudson, stepped forward with a statement aimed at addressing the arrest and the chaos surrounding her Instagram disappearance. Hudson called the incident completely inexcusable, acknowledging the seriousness of the situation, while also emphasizing that Britney intends to take responsibility for her actions. According to reports, he stressed that she plans to comply with the law and take the right steps to move forward. For fans, hearing this statement was a moment of relief. After years of intense public scrutiny, Britney's support team has often been careful about what they share. Hudson's comments, though brief, were designed to reassure both fans and the public that she is focused on correcting course and regaining stability. Sources close to Britney also claim that her inner circle has been actively discussing ways to support her, both personally and professionally. While details remain limited, the message from her management was clear. This moment should serve as a turning point. In addition, some family members have reportedly reached out to check on her well-being. Though there's no official confirmation of private conversations, insiders suggest that her loved ones are hoping this situation becomes a catalyst for positive change. For many fans, the manager's statement raised more questions than it answered.
Good evening and welcome
particularly
to
about the Instagram account, which remains offline. But it did make one thing clear: Britney is not ignoring what happened, and those closest to her are working to guide her through the aftermath. Even with that reassurance, though, the incident has sparked a wave of online debate. Many longtime followers see echoes of past struggles, and it's hard not to draw comparisons to the challenges Britney has faced throughout her career. And speaking of her past, to fully understand why this latest moment has hit so hard, we need to look back at her history under the spotlight. Britney Spears' story has always been more than just music and viral videos. For decades, she's lived much of her life in the public eye, and her personal struggles have often played out for the world to see. Many fans remember the turbulent period in 2007, when Britney faced highly publicized challenges that captured headlines worldwide. Images of chaotic moments, paparazzi chases, and erratic behavior dominated entertainment news. That year marked a turning point, one that eventually led to a conservatorship in 2008, placing her personal and financial life under court supervision. For the next 13 years, Britney's life was closely managed, sparking widespread debate and concern among fans. The hashtag #FreeBritney movement became a global phenomenon, with supporters demanding that she regain control over her own life. Social media and documentaries revealed just how complex her daily existence had been, from strict schedules to limited personal freedom. When the conservatorship finally ended in 2021, Britney regained the autonomy she had long fought for. For the first time in years, she could make her own decisions about her career, finances, and personal life, including how she engaged with fans on social media. Since then, her Instagram and other platforms have served as her voice. They allowed her to share glimpses of her life on her own terms, posting dance videos, personal updates, and even playful or cryptic content that fans eagerly dissected. But that freedom has also brought its own challenges. Without the same structure she had during the conservatorship, Britney's choices have occasionally sparked concern, debate, or speculation online. Fans know that behind the polished videos and energetic performances, there's a person navigating intense public scrutiny, personal struggles, and the pressures of fame. And it's within this context that the latest incident, the DUI arrest and sudden Instagram shutdown, feels particularly significant. For many, it's a reminder that Britney's journey has never been straightforward, and that even today, her life continues to unfold in unpredictable ways. What happens next isn't just about one night or one post. It's part of a much larger story that's been decades in the making. Following the DUI arrest and the mysterious disappearance of her Instagram account, Britney Spears has been keeping a low profile at home, according to sources close to her. After the whirlwind of flashing lights, headlines, and social media speculation, she's reportedly retreating from the public eye to focus on herself and her next steps. Those closest to her are said to be working behind the scenes, exploring ways to provide support and stability, whether it's guidance from her team, input from family, or professional advice, the goal appears to be helping her navigate this difficult moment and prevent similar situations from arising in the future. Meanwhile, the legal process is moving forward. Britney is due in court on May 4th, where her case will officially be addressed. Until then, fans and the media are left to speculate about what consequences might follow and how this incident will affect her daily life and career. Online reactions have been mixed. Some fans are deeply concerned, expressing worry for her well-being and hoping she receives the support she needs. Others argue that she simply deserves privacy and a chance to handle her life on her own terms, free from the endless scrutiny that has followed her for decades. Even with the focus on legal matters, the sudden Instagram disappearance continues to weigh heavily on her public image. For a star who has used social media as her most direct connection to fans, the silence feels deafening, leaving many to wonder if and when she might return online. And while the next chapter of her story is still unfolding, one thing is certain: Britney's life continues to captivate the world, and every new development, whether online or off, is being watched closely. But even with the court date looming and questions swirling, the biggest mystery remains. What's really going on behind the scenes in Britney's life right now? Britney Spears' sudden silence has left fans and the public alike searching for answers. Her Instagram, once a window into her life, is now completely dark, leaving millions wondering what prompted the disappearance. For someone who has shared so much of herself online, the absence feels heavier than a simple social media break. It's a stark reminder that there's often more happening behind the headlines than anyone can see. Over the years, Britney has faced intense scrutiny, public battles, and highly personal challenges that played out in full view of the world. From her early fame to the conservatorship that controlled so much of her life, she's endured situations few people can truly understand. And even with newfound freedom, the pressures of fame haven't disappeared. They've just changed form, now often showing up in social media posts, viral videos, and sudden shocking news. This latest chapter, a DUI arrest, a sudden Instagram shutdown, and a looming court date, reminds fans that Britney's story is still evolving. Every post, every disappearance, every official statement only adds to the mystery. And while speculation continues to swirl, one fact remains undeniable: the world is watching closely, waiting for the next move in a life that has always been anything but ordinary. Whether her account returns or whether she chooses a period of quiet for herself, one thing is certain: Britney Spears continues to captivate, surprise, and provoke conversation. Her story is far from over, and the next chapter might reveal even more than anyone expects. For now, the silence speaks volumes, leaving fans to wonder: what is Britney really going through, and what will happen next? The answers are still out there, just beyond the spotlight, waiting to be revealed.